Boom, right now we are live. Tips. Welcome, everyone. Boom. Yeah. Amaka here, coming to you from Calgary. Guys, this is my regular Monday. When you hear me, it's Monday. Welcome. If you're following me for the first time, welcome. I do this every Monday at 2 p.m. Mountain Time. This is where I bring in value, giving value on different articles. The articles that I've written, some of them I wrote years ago, which are still relevant. And I talk about instances. And I've started this process from talking about your pages, your connection, bringing your social media platforms together using your Facebook page. But now page have changed completely. I'm trying to, everybody's trying to figure out where the buttons are. But the original setup is still the same, where you can bring your YouTube in, bring your Twitter and all that. Now Instagram and pages is linked. You can see your messages in one platform. A lot of good things, changes, for some people it's a little hard, but over time you get used to it. So we have that going. Hello, come on. I'm on Periscope. I have followers that are chatting around, coming in for this content. So welcome. So as I mentioned, every week is a new topic. Today is about the home-based business. This topic is it's important for a lot of people right now. With the current situation, even the news right now is that there's going to be a lot of job loss. People are losing their jobs. There's still more people are getting laid off, and so many things. So if you find value on this content today, please share, be kind, and spread it out with some of your content, some of your followers, people that you know, people who don't even know where to get started. Some people just don't know where to start. And even I will share some of the pointers. This article is live right now on Medium. So if you're not following me on Medium, follow me on Medium. Even though this was published a while back, it's live and fresh right now, new on Medium. Follow so that you can get access to some of this content. A lot of relevant points, things that you can do. If you're not sure where to start, your beginning point, starting from your environment and all the ideas and what it is that you can do. So welcome. And also, my YouTube followers, hello, thank you for the new subscribers. I appreciate you. And keep bringing your content, and I'll do my best. Thank you for joining my circle of YouTubers. Thank you, welcome. And on all the other followers, I see my friends list is maxed out right now. And also, if you're not following Fabulous Christine, please follow that page, our AA Consulting Services. These are where you get a lot of what I'm putting out there, whether it be a video or just an article, something that would help you, clear some gray areas in your business. I know what it is, that things that you can do to help yourself. So all those available in today's world. Information overload. There's so much you can do. There's so much you can figure out what to do. Sometimes you don't even, you just have to, Google it and you find it, and your solution is done. It's a solution market. It's information, or it's just out there. It's just a question of you desire to learn. And of course, even I just got out of a training I was doing on the topic of money. Sometimes we have this money thing, you get coached on that, how to. And the guy was talking about how, as a person, if you have a product to sell, you shouldn't sound like a used car salesperson. And we all have experience in that. How to bring it as a professional person who's giving value. Think about what value are you offering to the person whom you want to use your product. You will look at it differently, but a used car salesperson will just throw it at you. They don't care whether the car works. They just want to push. I remember, we all have had experience. Let me tell you a story. This happened years ago. I think it was in Vancouver, I believe. When I used to live in Vancouver, if you didn't know, I moved to Calgary from Vancouver. Kitsilano, that's where I was, So I went to I was looking for a car, I wanted for me, I need a specific need. That's a specific car. I think if you have to drive car that what that makes you happy. Specifically. So I went into this car, shop place, I was just looking to see what's available, and they had one that I was interested in, and the guy came. Hey, he started talking, blah, 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 blah. He knocked on his leg. You see, I have a wooden leg. That's what he said. I'm like, whoa, 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 whoa. He has a wooden leg, So he cannot see, I mean, you feel pressure. You feel like, whoa, excuse me, I want to catch a breath, And that's just the old way. This is how they just want to throw the car at you. Whether or not you need, I said to the person, okay, thank you for all the information. I'll be back. I never went back there. Just the pressure, today it should be different. You don't sell like that. You don't throw like you're online right now. No matter how fabulous your product is, no matter how excited you are, you don't sell like that. Find out what people they need, what it is that they want, what will make them happy. Just find the need, and then before anything else, once you find the need, believe me, you don't even need to sell. They'll ask you, what is it? This is what they need right now. But if you have no chance to find what it is they need, you're throwing product out, it doesn't work. It has never worked. No matter what, you can use robots or whatever it is to do the selling. Even, if you're using messenger chat system, which I had set up a while back, it's the same process. It's conversational. Through that, you find out what it is their need is, where are they at right now? And this is part of what we cover in the coaching. Where are they right now? And what are you bringing in that will make, they don't buy, it's just how it will make them feel, what will make a difference for their life, because everybody's on different stages, different needs, different everything else, Anyways, guys, so that is important. So after that experience, the next place I went is like, okay, I just have to, you build a block. And you build a block before you even step in there. But finally, with that car salesman, eventually, I found a place that I felt more comfortable, and thank you, my sister, welcome. I felt more comfortable, and I finally got my car, and I was happy with it. But don't be a used car salesperson. A lot of times, they sell you crap. They sell you something, you end up spending all your money and not getting the value. Sell value, okay? I mean, they're still there. No offense to anybody. No offense to anybody who is in that industry. But the whole idea is here, find the need as a business owner, what it is that you need to do, what it is that your audience are looking for. A lot of times, I talk about content, using content to break the ice. Yeah, let me tell you another story. I mean, you might be listening to this now, but let me share with you. Okay, I don't know if you know, a few people were featured in Excel magazine. Okay, and we did profile features. If you want to be featured in this magazine, it's in global. It's in 45 countries. They're doing very well. They're here now in Canada. So what happened, I talked to the CEO and we want to get some people in. I said to him, listen, I know we want them paying and everything, but however, you need to, take a step back. Let's feature some of our celebrities in Calgary, give them, break the ice, step in slowly, and then we go from there. He says, no, they're promotional. These are business. I say, yes. But they don't know you now. We want more people to get to know you in Canada before, we'll be doing events coming up next year once all these things is done, bringing all so many other things. So that is in the works. So I tried to make him understand. Finally, he agreed with me. So this month, We featured three of our celebrities in Calgary. You know who you are. I'm not going to mention it. They're live. The article is amazing. We're just giving more exposure, sharing what's happening in this part of the world. And now we have three more personalities to share in single mother's version. So if you know a single mother who's doing fantastic job raising the kids and doing it, we want to feature them just to encourage other people that, hey, this is how some people are doing it and doing it. And I'm gonna have to stop Periscope. I don't know, somebody. This is how some people are doing it, and making a difference, no matter what challenges they're facing. As you know, it's not easy. This Calgary is full of all kinds of things that are happening to people. What do you do? So we're encouraging them, encouraging everybody. Don't let all those things happening to keep you down. Refuse to be slow. Refuse it, because it's up to you, really. It's up to you what choices you allow, what it is that you allow into your life. You can decide to say yes, you can decide to say no. But don't let all those things people throw at you to bring you down. Just refuse. You refuse. I refuse to be upset. I refuse to let somebody's action affect who I am. It will never happen. They will always be who they are. So there are certain things, I can say it, yes, because I've gone through, so I can't even mention it, but I will keep smiling because this smile is from above, I'll keep smiling and doing that I need to do. Some people are having a lot of challenges. A lot of challenges. And what can you do? You can only do what you can do. What you can do, you leave it for God. You pray, a solution will come eventually. There are things beyond your control. What do you do? Anyways, so now let's get to the topic on home-based business. I'm going to bring up my slide right now to share some of those pointers. As I mentioned, this article is live. It was actually published a few years ago on Weebly. I looked at it, reviewed it. It's so relevant as of today with everything that is happening right now. People are, losing their jobs more and more. And what can you do? If you have to start a new business, where would you start? What are the things that you can do to help yourself? This book here, Home Cash Power, I published this a few years ago. I'll tell you another story. Solo stories. When I did this book a few years ago, that was the time we had Google Hangout was still available. I was doing Google Hangout on a regular basis. Believe it or not, I sold more copies of this book through my Google Hangout than I sold on Amazon. I think on Amazon, I don't even know what was sold, but I sold tons of copies. And those copies was selling for almost the same price as the full book. And that was about several pages on the book, not the full thing. Because the way it's set up, each chapter addresses different areas of need it's called Home Cash Power. It's currently on Amazon. It's there. It's not a bestseller yet. It will eventually get there. Bestseller, we know how to do it, get it done. But however, it was one of my first books that was published. And I sold quite a few of those first few chapters of the book, more than I sold the whole, for the same price of the full content of the book. Why? Because at the time, I was doing Google Hangout daily. I was, bringing up pointers within the book, and people were ordering and downloading through PayPal, ordering the books, and they were, getting the content, and really relevant. So the book is still live right now. It's on Amazon. It's Home Cash Power. And it just gives you a few ideas how to organize your environment, what to do with your home-based business and all that. Pointers, how to deal with your taxes. Of course, those are suggestions. You can definitely there's a disclaimer there. Talk to your professional, your tax professional, on what it is that you need to do in those areas. So, okay, so that is my story. The book sold just because I was talking to people directly, at the same time giving them a link to download to buy the book, and they were buying it, like crazy. Tons of copies was downloaded. Then I did some giveaway as well for people who are coming into my coaching session. They get, a giveaway to use for their businesses, pointers. So that is my story on that topic. So today, the article live right now, Medium, is easy solution to running a home-based business. Sometimes life can throw a curveball at you. We all know, as I was talking about, job losses, this situation right now. A lot of companies are folding, things are not going as they used to be, and people are losing their jobs. And what do you do? What do you do? Something is missing here. Sudden loss of your job after working for so many years. Working is what you know. You get up in the morning, you go to an office 9 to 5, and you do what it is you need to do. After that, you clock out, you go home, back to normal. You close the door over there, another door opens once you go, and you're used to that. And what do you do? And your bill don't stop when your job starts. Things are still going. There are expenses, there are benefit of having your own businesses, a lot of benefit. We'll talk about expenses that can reduce your tax burden, like your gasoline, your car, your home mortgage, your space in your home that you're using for business. All this is, deductions that you can get back. Contact a specialist, a professional in that field. They will give you a guidance how to organize your books, so that you get in, some write-off that you can, bring some money back, money you're paying already to save on taxes, your cell phone bill, and some of those. I think the things have changed a lot in that area, as that is now. I'm going to bring somebody who's going to talk on that topic moving forward in the future, that there are benefits, things you can do, 100% deductibles and all that. And of course, where do you find your content? Where do you find customers and those people? We talk about networking with other successful home-based businesses. Some of them are very open. I think in the last 2 days ago, I joined a few women's group where women are helping other women with their businesses, what it is they need to do and how to organize. I mean, groups like that are very helpful. Okay, and those groups may not necessarily be your friends, your regular friends, because some friends, if they're not going the way where you're heading, they're not heading the same direction, you know what to do with that. Of course, we talked about that in my personal development topic. Be around people who are heading the same direction. Otherwise, you'll be misdirected to where you need to be, from where you need to be. So those are helpful. You find groups like that, you join them, you interact with them. You don't join them to start blasting the group, because every group has their own rules. I talked about group in some of my past streaming, and if you haven't seen it, it's on AA Consulting Services. Talked about community groups and how to interact and what is the benefit of being in groups that I've already addressed. I'll bring it up in my, moving forward, so that I can refresh it for all my new followers to see, things that they're missing out, things that they didn't even know about or they knew about. Of course, it's like a reconfirmation for some people. So you join the groups and interact and see what it is, or offer help where it's needed, and stay relevant to the topic. Some of the groups, they outline it, what it is they want to see and what they don't want to see. Okay, so hang out with those, successful business owners, beginners. Then you can even team up in groups of people that are already in business or trying to get started, and then work out a plan with them. Some people also ask about partnership. Partnership is really up to you. A lot of people have had many bad experiences on business partnership. They wouldn't even advise you. They've had bad experiences. It's either one person doing hello from Ukraine, welcome. It's either one person doing all the job and the other person waiting on the profit, and we all have had it. Even though you outline it in your document, and if you do have a legally drawn out document to work with, but at the same time, it's my idea, your idea, this and that, so you don't really have to think about it. But you can collaborate with some people, look at, some of the options, what it is that can help you move forward with your business. Independent is always the best. If even with you can't even do partnership with your own blood relative these days. There's always something. Now, I'm not trying to be negative, but very few, very few. If you outline it properly, then you know what to do. If you're lucky, you find somebody you have two different skills that complement each other, and you work out the plan how to work it together. There's always an issue. Money comes in, it becomes a challenge. Even the other day, I was in a meeting, they're talking about people going to, partner with the existing business. I'm thinking, I don't know about that. A lot of businesses, most of the time, they're all, some one or two or three, they've all had experience with partnering with other people. The experience is not always, hello from Kenya, welcome. The experience is not always the best, unfortunately. If we all could get along, things would be a lot easier. But if you happen to find one that works out for you, oh, excellent. I'm happy for you. Very happy. The next thing also, which is a very, very, it's a big deal. It's extremely important. It's also related to what I'm talking about being around people who are going the same direction as you. We talk about that. It's called optimizing your environment to position yourself for success. Our environment is huge. It plays a big part in what we're doing. If your environment is not right, it will drag you back in so many, you'll be shocked. But when the environment is right, things move smoothly, clarity, this is part of what I cover in my group coaching, how to optimize your environment so that you position you for success. That is a very big deal, because if your environment is not right, a lot of distractions in many ways, a lot of things that are will keep you away from doing your actual work. That's another thing, an area that is addressed in my book. Is also addressed how to set up a session of your home, how to optimize it so that when you're there for work, you focus on work, removing every distractions around you. Show you how to do that. You can bring somebody else to help you do that, or get that, step by step. It's a big deal. So all that, getting you set. You have to be mentally set, you have to be physically, and your environment has to be set for your new venture as a home-based business owner, and do it properly. Even just saying that, another story pop up my head, because there's so many people. I'm in contact with a lot of people. I have a big list. I have content. I mean, if you see my followers, either from LinkedIn, Twitter, different platform, Alignable, and so many of them, interacting, discussing certain things, and I had a lady, just because this lady missed out big time. Because for one thing, she didn't do certain things in her business at the beginning. As a result of that, she missed out a whole chunk of things that could make her business a lot easier right now with the situation. I said, why didn't you do it? Oh, I wasn't thinking about it. I say, when you're ready to start a business, don't do things haphazardly. Some people want to cut corners. It's like penny wise, pound foolish. They want to cut corners here. They don't want to, do this and do that. If you put yourself out there to get started and running your own business, be out there and do it properly. Don't be, choosing and maybe this one wouldn't work. Don't do that to yourself. That's why these books are out there. Or that's why we say network with people who are already in there, because you will learn from their experiences. You will learn from the experience, and they will tell you, hey, I did that, it didn't work. When it came time for me to benefit from that, I missed out because I didn't do those simple steps. Talk to a professional. A lot of them will offer you 30 minutes consultation, and also I have a complimentary tune up your business session that I offer. It's on the house. It's complimentary to get you started, just to make sure you're on the right track for your future business, or the business you're trying, because you're building your future for yourself, for your children, And when this thing start moving, there is no stopping. You just keep going. That is the huge benefit of doing this. You know, you might run into things along the way that want to pull you this way and pull you that way. And you don't let them stop you. Don't let those things stop you, because you have decided, you have chosen to go that route. You have decided to take that step. And since you've decided to, from your own, you know, you decided, not somebody telling you, hey, I think you'll be good in this. Try this business. Oh, my tweet is done. No. My phone rang and that is off. Anyways. Morning. Good afternoon, everyone. Oh, cool. They recorded. Don't you love technology? You know, you train, I know I do. Training, your trainer get trained. Welcome, everyone. It must be Monday. Okay, yes, it's done. It must be Monday. My phone rang and you know. Anyways, where was I? Yes. So you position yourself properly, get things done properly, get your notepad. I have so many of these. Ideas come up, you write it down, write the date, and document your steps. Things you need to do, you haven't done. Each time as you've done it, you put a check mark. Some people find it very hard to actually be consistent with these things, especially these days. You know, maybe I'm one of those people because I like doing things on my phone. I put everything on my phone. But sometimes when you write things out, you know, it triggers a different part of your brain, you know, than when you type it out. So you write what you're doing, and, you know, as idea comes to your mind, you put it down on the paper, you know, keep drafting it as you go. And when you go back to it, you see all those is pushing towards the right direction. So as I said, get the full article. Is live. My book, Home Cash Power, you know, is stressing about home-based business. Is there. Each chapter addresses particular areas of what you need to do. And the article is live on Medium. It's coachamaka.medium.com. That is where to find all my past articles, which I'm going to go through my slide right now and show you some of the past. If you're watching me for the first time, you can see some of the previous posts. Articles, I did one on personal development, and I did another one, all on different topics. And next week, I think it will be a different topic as well. Let me move it forward. Yeah, this was done last week. You know, last week I talked about advantages of blogging, content marketing, what to do with your content, how to optimize your content, use content to sell your product, but without sounding like you're selling. You write content, you can share your own personal experiences on particular product that you promote to where, be it affiliate product or something you put together yourself, you know, that you do every day, how you use that particular, you know, product and how differences it had made for you, those things. We'll talk about that. And that was done last week. The week before, let me move forward the slide. And all these articles are live on Medium. Feel free to get your copy. And before that, I talked about, let's see. Yeah, advantages of blogging. I talked about that. I think that's, yeah, why you need to blog. I think that's a repeat. Let me move up. One more. So each article, you know, it addresses some pointers that sometimes you don't even think about it. You don't think about it. But those things, for some people, it's just a reminder. For some people, it's a refresher. So some people, it just makes you realize, oh, I'm doing the right thing. I'm on the right track. And these articles you can do on most of the platform on your Facebook. You can do that on your personal page or business page. It's called notes. You can write full content on those. On LinkedIn, there's articles there. You just write your articles there. And this article I talked about affiliate marketing, how to optimize, how to get your links. Instead of going to doing a fresh new product, you can promote other companies' product. Other companies that have put it out there, what they do, they give you a link, and then you use that link and promote, and they pay you commission. And this also tells you the ins and outs and what you expect and what not to expect. Sometimes they hold your commission for a little longer, all those things. Here, and also I talked about a little bit on online shopping. As we know today, it's become big, it's keep growing. And I will talk about also how to put your own product online as well. I will bring that up on one of my streams. So continue to follow. I promise to bring you relevant content that you can apply. Okay, so here it talks about security when you're putting your card or your information there to make a purchase. For myself, I don't do a lot of online shopping, but I've started recently to do more. And I use a lot of time, I use a third party to do my purchase. I don't put my credit card directly on those platforms. I use another system, which I will talk about next time when I come back out to discuss some of these things. There's a lot you can do. There's a lot you can do. The information is out there for you. You just have to grab it and read up on it. I like audio reading most of the time. Advice that will help you take the right path of personal development. This was a few weeks back. I talked about personal development. This also is a full content that is also published on Medium. It's coachamaka.medium.com. You get all this content. So what I bring out to you here is just a few pointers. Think positive, seek purpose in your life. Life without a purpose is a wasted life. I read a book years ago about purpose-driven living. Purpose-driven living. If you don't know, if you haven't read the book, grab that book. It's awesome. Live life for the purpose. Have a purpose for your living. It just makes things a breeze for you. When you're driven and things that you need to do, you just do it. And nothing will push you down. Nothing will pull you off your cliff and change your direction. So here I also talked about 5 effective steps to a successful blog. So if you're starting up, you're not sure where to start, it gives you 5 effective steps to get started on. I can go on a week before that, and all these articles, as I mentioned, they are live. Reputation management. This one is a biggie. It's a big one. Reputation management, what to do, staying positive, and so many things that you can do on your reputation. Reputation at the end of the day is what you have left. What you post out there could, people who don't know, they think that's who you are, but it's not what you are. You just have to represent yourself properly, keeping your mind clean and your activities well. Then also I talked about social media for businesses. What is it and what to do? You talk about social business for your social media, for your personal social media for businesses, all those steps that you need to do as a business owner, how to keep your company's name clean and clear and still be able to build engagement with your product users or people that you provide services for. That's also very important when you're dealing with as a company and when you're dealing as an individual, as a person. Then again, I talked about video marketing. So all these contents are live, the fundamentals, the steps, your YouTube channel, your forefront of your mind, all those things. So these have been published and live. So, and that's it, those things, those articles. Next week, I will bring something else that you would walk away and apply it for your business, for your own marketing, for your own personal use, whichever one that suits you, or share with your friends so that they can learn as well. So every week, every Monday, I'm live at 2:00 Mountain Time. So follow my YouTube channel, follow on Twitter, Fabulous Christine or AA Consulting Services. All these videos are live there for you to consume and grow your business. Grow your business. So now business, home-based business is huge. So many people are looking for what it is that they can do. And whichever thing you decide to get into, have the people in mind that you're trying to help. Who are your avatar? Who are the people that you're trying to help? What is it that they need? What is their, what is their age level? What it is that you're going to bring in that community that will make an impact. Don't focus about the money you're going to make. A lot of time, it's not the money you're going to make. It's about the people you're going to help with the services you provide. That should be your first thing. Money comes after. When you help the people, the money comes after. Sometimes people come in with the money, leading by the money. The money, oh yes, have your own business, this and that. And it's not, don't lead by the money, lead by the help, the benefit to the people that you're trying to serve, to the avatars that you're trying to help. Who are there? Where are they? Where would you find them? Then you start researching. And that's why you join some of this group. Look at the description. You'd see what kind of people that are there. You start interacting. Do your research. Right now, I have an online survey that I do before I even take any clients, because I've learned the hard way. And the reason I bring this to you, so that, if you're following me, you don't make the same mistake. Right now, I pre-screen everybody I work with. Not everybody is my perfect avatar. And sometimes people get started without thinking about all those things. So you get a mix of people, even the ones you shouldn't even have. And then, of course, they struggle, you struggle. It shouldn't be like that. That's not the reason you're in business, to struggle. You're in business to make a difference. And when you are a perfect fit, things go smoothly. You talk, they get it, and you get it. And it's a whole different ball game from there. So, and that's what I've been over so many years of, you begin to realize that, hey, not everybody you can please, not everybody you can work with. Some people are the way they are. You are who you are. You're not going to change for them. They're not going to change for you. Why don't you better find your fit and make it easier for you and for them? So yes, before I take people now, they go through a survey. They tell me where they're at, where they're heading, what it is they want. And that way I see if we are in the same. If we're in the same, then does it make sense for us to work together? Absolutely. If we're far away from each other, does it make sense? No, it doesn't. So I will always send them to who would help, who better serve them in that way, because you can't really get along with everybody. Everybody have their own personality, who they are, so some matches, some doesn't. So why don't you save yourself the time and the frustration by going through all these things before you even get there? But if you want to learn the hard knocks, well, fine. So many people have, but it serves you better as you learn that it's not the best part. Then you try to make changes. But listening to me now, who have gone through experience, what would I advise you? Clean it up at the beginning, so you don't have a build up of things that you don't want in your business. So the business is yours, and you do it the proper way. Anyways, I can go on. I try to keep this calls half hour, and we'll go from there. I'll bring you another one next week, Monday at 2:00, and we'll talk about another topic, what it is you need to do. And I'll share more of my stories for you, because I have a lot of the stories that I can tell you every day. But however, anyways, stay connected. And as I mentioned, most of the full articles of everything I just share right now is on Medium, coachamaka.medium.com. You'll find them there. So follow, subscribe. Amaka Adindu YouTube channel is there. I have other channels too, but this one is where every stream I'm doing right now is there. It's available. Of course, we talk about Twitter and Periscope and all that. Are you on these platforms? I know, so some people are getting very overwhelmed with all these platforms. Sometimes they just focus on one. Yes, focus on one, but get your I talked about it. Get your profile set up on the end, and then link to that one you're focusing on. Bring it in one. That's what I talked about on the pages, on your business page, where you can bring your YouTube in, now you can bring your Instagram, Pinterest, all in that place, so that somebody's there on Facebook, don't need to go out to see, they see everything there. And when you post from one so that it distributes to the rest. How convenient is that? Anyways, guys, thank you all for watching. Whether you're watching replay or watching live right now, my scopers are gone. My phone rang and they disappeared, but at least it was published, I hope. Yeah, it was. So take care, guys. Thank you all for following. If you're on your Periscope, be sure to follow me as well, and I'll follow you back. I just got a few new followers right now. There we go. So I did record. Hallelujah. you sometimes you do this, you don't save. I am spoiled because a lot of times I use a platform. I don't need to record. Oh, here is my boss calling. No, I am my own boss. But that is it. Anyways, guys, thank you for listening, and I'll catch you again soon. All the best. I think I'll call them back. Take care. Take care, guys. Thank you for watching. Have an awesome week. And guess what? Make it the greatest, the best, and the best of the week ever. Don't let nothing stop you. Don't pull yourself back at all. Keep going, because keep moving forward. The person that you need that will make a change for you and you make a change for them is ahead of you. If you haven't met them at this level, don't stop there. Keep going, because they are way ahead. They're over there. They're the next block. So keep going. All right. Take care. Thank you for watching. Your coach Amaka from AA Consulting Services. My page, the Fabulous Christine. I'm trying to change that page to my name, but they won't let me. But anyways, they know their reason. But anyways, it's all good. Take care, guys. Take care, guys. Put your best feet up there. Don't worry. It will all be all right eventually. You know, everything I say, if you're going through fire, don't stop. Keep going. Keep going. It's all right. Take care. God bless.